This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed pop artist, EMMA MAE. But before we get to our interview, here is a sneak peek at her incredible song, When Paris Calls.
You say it gives you butterflies to hear your name. From her lips a single kiss, you're guilty again. Is she pretty? Is she just your type too? Must be special if she gets some real love out of you. So I just wanna know her name, I beg you, darling. 'Cause I need something to put all of my blame on. Let's get started. When Paris calls, you run to her, getting over me under her. I do my best to understand. You never loved me, said lovely. You and her French kissing in the living room, an image in my head that I wish I could lose. I know I came home early, I apologize, but didn't think I'd find you in between her thighs. So I just wanna know her name, I beg you, darling. 'Cause I need something to put all of my blame on. Let's get started. When Paris calls, you run to her, getting over me under her. I do my best to understand. You never loved me, said lovely. Look at me and tell me that it's complicated.
Well, hello, EMMA MAE. How are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
EMMA MAE doing so much better now that we are finally talking. I just love everything about you. You are unapologetic. You are an incredible artist. You write such catchy tunes, and the audience just got a sneak peek of your amazing talent with When Paris Calls. Talk to me a little bit about the idea behind When Paris Calls, why you wrote it, and the impetus behind it.
Okay, so a lot of my music is just really bitter, and I was going through a phase in life where I was just quite angry about everything. So I channeled it into catchy music instead of making stupid decisions. And I think that was a good decision in retrospect. But When Paris Calls sort of came about because I was sort of writing a bit of a concept album project for university. And I was trying to make songs that sounded like different areas of the world. So When Paris Calls is sort of very loosely based on like French culture and like the music in France and that kind of stuff, which is sort of why it has a bit of a Latin vibe to it. But as I was writing it, it sort of evolved into this like crazy bop, and I love it so much. So I released it and didn't just keep it for my uni project. And yeah, that's that story that no one's ever heard before. So there you go.
I also just love how funny you are. I mean, I was telling you off camera that even just when people read your bio on your website, you're very self-effacing. You're obviously someone that has done the work on themselves to reach a point to not give any F's. And you literally, I have to read your last line of your bio because it has been cracking me up for days now. I have been EMMA MAE. I thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Hashtag not the porn star. I mean, EMMA MAE, you can literally, I think, write your own situational comedy. Has it been something you've thought about?
That's a really ironic question, actually. My next single is actually going to be called I Should Sell My Story to a TV Network.
Are you
It's a very
kidding?
long name for a song. Yeah, no, it's mad. That's the name of my next single, and the promo behind it is actually going to be sort of like little sitcom kind of skits that I'm going to write. So that's funny that you asked that question, and I think it's going to be really good.
Well, listen, just Director Will from New York City putting out some good ideas that you've already had. Um, MMA,
I love
I want to know, in addition to that, you know, what you're most looking forward to into 2022. I mean, you you like to say what do you like to say you write about boys and booze with, I guess what you said, you know, you like to be bitter, but you know, what are you most optimistic about as we move forward into 2022?
I think definitely the like rise of live music again. It's been like non-existent in the UK for the last 2 years, pretty much. I've booked about 12 gigs, and every single one of them has been cancelled, just because of COVID. So I've actually got like my first like real gig a week today. Actually, it's next Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've booked a few more this last week as well on the back of a single I just released. So I'm really looking forward to being able to perform to like real people again. So that's going to
No,
be nice.
absolutely. And I think honestly, of the 1,100 artists I've spoken with, most of which have been performers, are is that wherever they've been, whether it's Singapore, China, Japan, Australia, London, New York, LA, everyone is hungry to connect again with that live audience. And I mean, listen, I could speak with you forever. I want to let the audience know, for more on the incredible MMA, you can read more about her right below this video. MMA, I want to know too, if you could give advice to some artists out there who may be struggling right now, you know, with their gigs being canceled, maybe not having motivation to really create much. What advice would you give to them?
Um, I'd say just check in with yourself a lot. There's like over lockdown, I started my entire career in the first lockdown, but I got a bit obsessed with the whole social media stuff. And when there's not gigs happening and there's not much to do because you're stuck inside, you do become a bit obsessed with the online world. So I'd say if you're struggling, it might be because of that. So just check in with yourself, make sure that what you're doing is actually making you happy. Um, and if it's not, find a way to make it make you happy. Yeah, that's my advice.
MMA, you're so young yet so wise, and I'm sure you've been told that before. You are truly an artist, like a true, like frickin', I don't want to say old school, but like you literally combine, infuse so many different genres, yet also it's your singular voice. It's got a wink to it, it's got a vibe to it, it's fun, it's relatable. I mean, look at, as a director looking at your brand and you're a freaking star. You really are. And I'm so excited you're joining this amazing new social media platform, but also I'm just so excited that we're connected now, MMA. You're incredible.
Oh, thank you so much. That's made my day, honestly.
Listen, I'm from New York. I say it like it is.
I love it. I love that.